All right. Well, how did my newbies do on day one? Anne, how'd you do today? How you feeling?
Good. I've been doing it for several days now, so today
Oh.
just felt like another day.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you've been all in for a few days.
Yep. My only issue is like having enough time to like do all the drinks. Like today I didn't have time to do lemon water before dinner, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it after dinner. Like I feel like I'm sometimes behind.
Yeah, I know. I understand. That happens to me as well. In fact, I had a morning like that today where I don't know, it just all of a sudden I was like, I can't drink all the drinks. And I brought stuff to work with me. And I mean, it's not about being perfect all the time. It's just, progress, not perfection, right? So
Yep.
yeah, don't beat yourself up about that. It's okay. So who else?
Hi, I don't have video, but I'm doing good.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Hey, Meryl. You're doing good? How you feeling today?
Hey, yeah, great. I kind of the same thing as Ann. Sorry, we're doing in the middle of a bike ride I could not get out of.
It's okay.
But no, Ann and I kind of started it like early last week, so today really did just feel like another day. But I do feel really good, like much better, and I've been pounding lemon, and I haven't had any reflux at all, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
Nothing. Yeah, so take omeprazole every other day because my doctor said don't just stop it, but that's a big difference.
Wow, I'm so happy to hear that. Great. Good. Amber, how are you doing?
I'm doing good as well.
Yeah.
One thing I'm finding is I'm not super hungry in the morning for breakfast after
Okay.
doing the drinks. The liquid seems to kind of fill me up. And then if I'm hungry for something, I've just been breaking a rice cake in half and eating half of it. And it's just more than enough that I need to kind of get me through. I guess it's just like I want to chew on something
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so how does the rest of the day look for you? As far as
Good. I've been eating more salads, which I think if I ate a salad 2 or 3 times a month before this, that was a lot. I like salad, but I just never, I don't know, I guess I never prioritized it. And because I'm kind of fussy with my lettuce and stuff like that, but I'm plugging along with my iceberg and romaine and I'm liking it. And I put some sunflower seeds on it today, and that was a nice tasty treat. It was something different. So I like that.
Right.
I've been having a salad every day for lunch. So
Okay, good. Great. So you feel like you're getting enough food?
yes, and I remember you saying that like you should feel light after you eat and not heavy and bogged down. And I have been feeling that way after I eat. You know how sometimes if you eat like a heavy meal for dinner or something, you're really weighted down. And I hated that feeling because you would get bloated and just like, oh, why do I have to eat like this and feel this way?
Yeah.
But with a salad, and I was craving, I wouldn't say I ate a lot of chocolate and stuff, but I would definitely get my sweet tooth every now and then. And I would always like pop a handful of M&Ms or something like that. So I've really been thinking about what you said, like when you're hungry for sweets, go for something sweet like grapes or strawberries. And those organic strawberries that I got from Tops the other day are just absolutely delicious. I don't know if I just lucked out and got a really good batch or what, but I've been having that as my dessert, my sweet treat. So for lunch today, I had the salad, and then I just wanted a little something sweet, and I cut up 3 strawberries, and that was more than enough.
Awesome.
And I was satisfied, and I felt light but yet full. So
great. I actually had a sweet craving today as well, and I ate a peach, and it was so delicious, and I was fine after.
I guess I never thought that like sweet fruit could curb my sweet tooth every now and then. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, with that said, Julie,
Yes.
how are you doing with your sugar cravings?
The sugar cravings aren't too bad. I had a hard time choking that tea down today. Oh my God. Glass. I'm gonna get there, and just I'm having a hard time with the liquids. It's a lot of liquids.
Yeah.
So hot beverages. I'm trying.
Okay.
I could do it.
You can progress, not perfection, just small changes every day, and
I do
go
get
ahead.
Red Rock lava cakes look delicious, and I did not. Excuse me. I didn't even bring one home for my husband. He was mad.
Keep it out of the house. Don't bring it home.
Yep, that's it.
Well, sugar, we're born addicted to one thing, and that's sugar. Sugar is 8 times as addictive as cocaine. Did you know that? 8 times. I mean, it's, and the more sugar you eat, the more you're going to crave. So, like for you, Julie, and anyone that really struggles with those sugar cravings, this is going to be really a true test and a great opportunity for you to break those habits. I mean, and the flour too, cutting out gluten and dairy is also going to help breaking those sugar cravings. Flour just has the same effect as sugar when you eat glutinous stuff. So, it'd be interesting to see how you guys do after this. So hopefully you can flush that stuff out of your system and overcome it. But yeah, grab for those fruits. It's like long term, especially if you're trying to lose weight. Yes, there are fruits that are lower in sugar than others. You don't want to eat like high sugared fruits all day long. That's not necessarily like the best thing for you. I mean, everything in moderation, but if it's still better for you than candy or sodas or cookies, right? So to get yourself through this, to get over this hump, reach for the pineapple and the grapes and the watermelon, whatever is sweet to you that can get you through that craving, So, yeah.
One day closer to bed. It's like, okay, can I go to sleep now?
And sleep, you need sleep. If you're lacking sleep, your body, is going to be looking for something to give it energy, like sugar or caffeine. So that's why sleep is so important too, for that reason as well. Okay. Renee, how are you doing, sweetie pie?
I'm doing good. It was easy to get back on the train, but I just do notice, I should be journaling because I feel like I could follow the diet to a T, but I still overeat sometimes. And I still feel like I get low energy sometimes. So I'm working on it.
When do you feel that low energy?
Honestly, it was all day today. I don't know if it was the weather. We talked about I did find out I'm low in vitamin D, so I'm starting to supplement big time for that. But I don't know. I just was really tired today.
Well,
no coffee, so
yeah. Don't overthink it. Sometimes your body just needs more rest on certain days for no real obvious reason. Maybe maybe there is an obvious reason, I don't know, but you may just your body just might be saying, hey, just slow down a little bit, I just need some rest, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. There's lots of factors, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. And you've made a lot of changes and you keep pushing forward. So that's a big deal, So celebrate.
Definitely feeling better. So
good. I'm so glad. How you doing there, Miss Carrie? Is she unmuting herself?
Oh, am I unmuted?
There you go.
There you are.
I did good today. I did good. I didn't have any sweets or anything like that. I didn't have any coffee. I did all my beverages. I floated out of my house.
but I like those beverages, but I'm, weird like that, I guess. But like right now, I could easily go back and have a second dinner because I'm not hungry, but I just feel like eating. So of course that's the journaling thing, but it's just an embarrassing thing that like I'm not even hungry. So why would I want to go back and eat until I could throw up? But that's just where I am. But
well, don't be embarrassed. We all struggle with emotional eating and stuff like that in our own ways. So, but talking about it and the journaling, have you been doing that a little bit? Have you made time for?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, I mean, I could always, like, when she goes, when I give her bath in a little bit, I could sit there on the toilet and journal, but I should, you know what? I'm just going to do that tonight because I can always make every excuse to not do it. So I should just do it.
Okay.
That's all. I'm boring over here. There's nothing.
Oh, you're never boring.
No, I was gonna say that.
Oh,
all right. Well,
I kind of feel the same way. I understand what she's saying because like today I ate my lunch and I felt satisfied, but then I'm like, I'm not over full. So I think I'm used to having to feel full and uncomfortable all the time. And that
yes.
tells me like, now I'm full, stop eating. So when I'm feeling this light feeling and feeling satisfied, but I can still go back and eat, so I'm like, we had some grilled chicken in there and I was just dying for a piece of that. I was like, I can just slice myself a little piece of that. It'll be fine. It's not bad. It's not a bad food, but I avoided it by trying to attempt to clean my daughter's room. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate that.
So chewing your food will help. When you're eating, it's one of those like new habits that we're working on developing. So chewing your food slowly and eating slowly will help you feel fuller faster. Even healthy foods, you don't want to just inhale everything. You want to make sure you're chewing everything up, because when you just, we've become a society of like that chomp, chomp, swallow, chomp, chomp, swallow. I mean, we're swallowing our food like almost whole. You know how much strain that puts on your digestive system and all the work it has to do. And then we eat so fast before we know it. That's when you get to that point where you're like, oh, I'm so stuffed. How did this happen? Why did I eat so much? So eating more slowly, being more mindful of what's on your plate and on your fork, and chewing your food thoroughly are all things that will help you move towards a healthier relationship with your food. If that makes sense.
Sorry.
So yeah. The sugar, I just want to make sure, that's always a big thing with people. So getting through those sugar cravings, make sure you're staying hydrated. Water is very important to help get through those sugar cravings. And then we talked about choosing some sweeter fruits to satisfy that sugar craving, making sure you're getting enough sleep. You don't want to buy like low fat-free foods. They take the fat out, and what do they replace it with? Sugar. So like even after this, just keep that in mind when you're shopping. Don't buy low fat or fat-free foods. Those are not good. Exercising, moving your body, that's going to help with your sugar cravings. And then, it's like Carrie was saying, in the evening time, it's really like the hardest time. So what can you do to distract yourself or replace those post-meal cravings? That could look different for everyone. Like Amber just said, she went up to her daughter's room to clean her room, right? That's a distraction, right? I drink my tea. This helps me. It's like the motion, or I enjoy the tea, but it gives me something kind of to do rather than going and reaching for a container of ice cream or cookies or, or anything to eat when I just don't even want it. I'm not even hungry, right? So think of what would work best for you in that regard to get you through those moments. Okay. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Cool. Good. And how about exercise? Is everyone keeping up with their exercise routine? Is anyone struggling with that? Doing okay? All right. And then food, I mean, do you feel pretty like you know what to eat and you have foods to eat? Or is anyone struggling with that at all?
Can we put things in the air fryer? Is that fine?
Yeah. What are you going to make in the air fryer?
I made sweet potato fries last night with a
Yeah.
veggie burger.
Oh,
The
awesome.
veggie burger was really good. And
Oh,
then
you
I,
made the veggie burgers?
yes, I did. And then I sauteed some mushrooms in the vegetable broth and put those on top.
Yum.
It was delicious.
Yeah, those
So I
are
was like,
good.
should I not be air frying? But I'm not putting anything, like in it or on it in addition. But so I figured that was good and made them nice and crispy. And
Yep. Yeah, that's totally fine. Absolutely.
Okay.
That sounds good. Feel free to, photograph your food and share it with the group just to helps, inspire each other. So. Shiloh. Aw.
Did you hear?
I hear, yeah. So cute.
Said, "Man, I want to go inside." Well, guess what? No, we'll go in.
She call you Nana, Carrie?
No, she calls me Mana.
Oh, Mana.
Oh.
thought you
Yeah,
said
I think
Mana.
it's because she lived with me for so long. It was Mama and Mana.
Uh-huh.
That's
She
awesome.
cracks me up.
Well, does
Um,
anybody have any questions or concerns, or how are we feeling moving forward through this week? Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty
Yeah.
set up for
I mean,
success.
What happened? Every day's a new day, that's for sure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, just you're learning new things, you're developing new habits. Be patient with yourself when you're struggling or having difficult moments. Don't judge yourself. Just get curious about why you might be thinking or feeling a certain way. Because it's okay for those feelings to pop up, and they might bring up some old stuff, and you might want to fall into some bad habits, but just get curious about it and think about when you're choosing healthier foods. Like talked about this before, think about what those healthier foods are doing for you, right? They're nourishing your body. And then if you are feeling tired or weak or stressed and you just want to give into that, what were those donuts at work, Julie? Is that what they
Oh, lava cakes with
Lava
caramel and
cakes, yeah.
chocolate.
Just lava cakes.
It's just lava cakes.
But that, you think ahead, think about, if I eat this, how am I going to feel after I eat this?
Yeah.
Right. So.
Thought how many sit-ups I'd have to do. It's like, oh, it's not worth it.
But again, we talked about, you can look fit and healthy on the outside, but that doesn't mean you're fit and healthy on the inside. We really have to start with that within, right? And that starts with what we put in our mouth. So.
You know what I was really surprised about? Maybe you guys know this too. So my total cholesterol went down like 70 points, which was huge with this eating. But my LDL, your bad cholesterol, that went up. So I was really surprised. I mean, my total picture is better, but the bad cholesterol, the LDL, I would have thought that would have gone down with the better eating. So I didn't know if you guys had any insight on that.
You're
I
not
think
eating.
sometimes stress just does that, like cortisol. They say the cortisol hormone, like
I
that's
heard
a big
that.
factor.
Come on, Shiloh. Right. And now that I left that practice, maybe a little bit longer, everything will get back together.
Right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because we pretty darn healthy.
You're not eating meat. You haven't been eating meat, have you?
No, I mean, I'll have chicken and, I have not had, but there was sometimes I would have a meatball here and there, but I don't eat meat per se like a crazy woman. Do you know what I mean? But I'll have, it just depends. Oops.
And how has your stress been as of late? Do you feel like you?
Oh, so much better.
Okay.
So I just didn't know if anybody had any insight on, cholesterol.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not sure how long that would linger or how long that would take. I mean, I feel like that, with food and everything, that would level itself out pretty quickly, but it could be genetics. Yeah. It could be, everybody's different. So it might just be one of those things that you have to work on.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's fine.
Okay.
My stress is getting up now. So no, because now here we are, ready for a bath.
There we go.
All right.
Yes.
Oh goodness. All right, you guys. Well, it sounds like everyone's doing really good. I'm so proud of all of you. Again, and just reach out anytime if you have any questions or concerns, or if you're just struggling with something and you need to talk, I'm here for you. And, I'd love to see what you guys are eating. If you want to share some food photos with the group and share what you're eating, just to help support each other and all that stuff. And if you're having challenges or struggles, you can share that in the group, or if you'd rather just do it privately with me, that's okay. Either way. Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Cool. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And you're welcome. We'll do another call Wednesday night. I'll schedule a call for 7. There's some people that can't make it on Monday night, so we'll do it on Wednesday, and we'll talk about some other stuff and moving forward. Because you'll be halfway through the cleanse, and then we'll be going into reintroduction week. So I'd like to talk about that as well. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.